today is painting fireflies. As I have described, what you're going to need for this lesson is blue paint, yellow, white, and light and dark green. Okay? And this is going to sit right back there. You're going to need two brushes. Well, I have three here. I have a 1-inch wide brush. I have a half an inch wide brush. You see how thin it is? It's kind of flat. And I have a small brush. I have water to rinse my brushes in between colors. And I have a napkin to dry the color of the brush off before I go into another color. As you see, I have my little palette here with the blue, white, yellow, light green, and dark green. Okay, for starters, I'm going to start with painting the background. Blue. Okay, let's turn this, adjust this a little bit so you can see my canvas. You're going to pick up your widest brush and cover the background. Not very thick paint, but just enough paint to cover, because we're going to have to wait for this to dry in order to add the other colors. You should have all gotten acrylic paint for this lesson. And I hope you're in a nice air-conditioned space. I happen to have the blessing of central air, and I'm telling you, I'm wondering how I ever lived without it. When I went out to do my health walk today, it was warm. At first, I thought it was less humidity, but then, no, it wasn't. I went out to do my health walk and get my steps in, because we're trying to stay healthy over here. All right, just get that whole background painted a nice dark evening blue. When my children were small, it was right at twilight when they could see the fireflies. It was right at twilight when they could see the fireflies. And they would run around the yard catching them. Their dad, my husband, tried to talk them into letting them go at the end of the night, but usually we had to let them go. After they were already going to bed, he'd be out there. He'd let them go. But it was a wonderful and delightful time. Middle of summer, a delightful time. Okay, make sure you get that background completely covered. And then let's let that dry. All right, while that's drying, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, and then you can tell me a little bit about you in the comments. I am currently living in Bloomfield, New Jersey, and I'm originally from Long Island, born and raised, and I've lived in a few places actually. But I'm living in Bloomfield right now, and I teach in Newark in a charter school over there. No, I'm not an art teacher. I'm not an art teacher. I'm an artist, but I am a special education teacher. And it's really wonderful watching my students, you know, learn and love, enjoy learning, and giving them the tools that they need to be successful. Okay, while that's waiting, drying a little bit, I'm going to let that dry. I don't have a lot of minutes here, so we only have a certain amount of minutes. All right, while that's drying, I want to check in on my. Let me check over here to meet up. Why is it on? Uh, okay. Okay, that's drying nicely. Okay, that's drying nicely. Um, and as you can see, the next thing we're going to do here, I'm going to give that more time to dry up here and put the grass down below. For the grass, I'm going to use my medium middle brush and put lines of dark and light green. So let's put the dark green first, I guess. Just a straight line down. I think I'm going to add a little white. I'm adding a little white to the green. I'm adding grass, different lengths of grass. I'm leaving this space a little empty because we could always go back, but this is where we're going to put our jar. All right, we're going to put our jar in the lower left-hand corner. This grass is kind of tall in comparison to the grass we had out in the suburbs. The grass in the suburbs was really very short and well tended to. All right, there we go. How's that looking? Cool, huh? All right. Now it's a little more dry up at the top. I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm gonna clean my brush. And I'm going to go in with the white and put the moon in the sky. All right, I'm gonna go in with white, make a little round circle over here. There we go, a nice little round circle. And then for detail, we're gonna make light little round circles around the moon to show the moonlight. And that I'm gonna do with my smallest brush. Very lightly go around. It's like moon glow. It's like moon glow. Like moon glow. Beautiful. Moon glow. That's another wonderful thing about summertime. Catching fireflies and being outside with your friends and family. Just having a ball. All right. Now, while that's drying, we're gonna let's make some fireflies. So you're gonna use your smallest brush again, and you're gonna grab some yellow and just make some dots here. One. Large dots, smaller dots. The larger ones are closer. The smaller ones are further away. So much fun. So much fun. Really enjoyed these nights. Especially if mom did something awesome like the ice cream man comes by and mom buys ice cream for everybody, including your friends. She buys ice cream for everybody, including your friends. They're eating the ice cream saying, "Oh, you have the best mom in the world." If only they knew. The real deal. The real story. All right. These are going to be the fireflies that are inside of the jar. One thing that really wasn't a lot of fun was when the fireflies, like their light wasn't showing that brightly. That wasn't fun at all. Okay, I'm cleaning out my smallest brush, and I'm going to put some. Oh, I forgot to put the fireflies in the. Yeah, let's go back in and put fireflies in the grass. Just little dots in the grass. Now this, I apologize if it seems like I'm going fast, but that's okay because this is a video. You could always stop it, rewind, slow it down, and do those, so that you can really capture it, the feeling exactly the way you want to capture it. All right, so I'm going to clean this brush and I'm going to put the sparkle in my little firefly's tail feather. So I'm going to dip a little bit of white and I'm going to make a star light. Watch this. Down. There we go. And make another little starlight over here. Now we're going to paint the jar. All right, so the jar is shaped, as you can see in the model, the example is shaped like a mason jar. So this might take a little technique. So I'm going to go around here and make the rim. I'm not going to make it completely behind the firefly, but I am going to go around the front of the firefly. And watch this. I'm going to make this. Okay, like that. All right, let's give it a little bit of a neck. And then highlights. As if the light is shining down. On the jar. And now I'm going to clean that brush off. And go back and get my light green and dark green and make it look like it's shining through my jar. Beautiful. And one of the finishing touches, I'm going to put a little moon glow on the corner of cleaning my smaller brush, and I'm going to put a little moon glow on the corner of the jar. Very good. And don't forget to sign your name. Don't forget to sign your name. It's usually should be done in an inconspicuous spot. But I'll put my name right here at the bottom. Grace. There we go. Awesome. And you can add a few more fireflies if you so delight. It's our world. We're creating it the way we want it to be, and just reminisce about or imagine what a time would be like out in the out in the backyard collecting fireflies with your loved ones nearby. I'm so glad that you could join me in painting our catching fireflies painting. And please remember to subscribe for my YouTubers. Remember to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell so that you can see the next video that I put as soon as I put it up. The next one that I'm planning on doing is a beach scene. And one of my nieces, pink is her favorite color. So I have the beach scene done already in blue sky, blue water. But I really want to try to do it with like a sunset feel to it, where it's pink, where the sky is pink, because pink is her favorite color. So I'll show you both of them. And I want to see you next time. Thanks for joining, and have a good rest of the evening. Bye now.